Eric, if you're watching right now, probably one of the coolest interviews you've ever done. Honestly, I was glued to the TV for that one. All right, I want to talk about the front because it has arrived. We get to finally see rainfall across central Texas. In case you're wondering where it's at, pushing through Austin at this point, you can essentially see right along the leading edge of that front and where it is right now, and how we have been getting that lift, and that's allowing for us to get some of the showers that have been picking up. So let's zoom into a few spots that have showers at this point. You can see with Austin, overall, we're getting some rainfall within the downtown area, and it's just very isolated at best right now. It's still starting to pick up a bit more of a widespread variety as you get into San Saba and Lampasas and Burnett, Llano, and then leading past our viewing area. But this is what I'm going to be watching. If it holds together well enough to actually get more rainfall for places like Burnett and Blanco and Travis County, or if that starts to fall apart as well. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what comes out of it. Now, as far as your rainfall totals, I pulled some of the 6-hour rainfall totals so far, and I was able to compare this, which is our radar estimate, to what the LCRA is putting out. And we've been actually seeing some pretty impressive numbers out there. Over 2 inches of rainfall in San Saba, a little bit in Llano, just on the northern portion of Llano itself. Lampasas has seen about 2 inches of rainfall, and even Williamson County has seen over half an inch of rain in certain spots as well. So this is good news. We're getting some rainfall in many of these spots. Hopefully this holds up long enough to give everyone else a chance to get some of that rainfall. Temperatures have dropped tremendously in many spots as well. I'm not talking about San Marcos. Sorry about you guys. You're still at 92 degrees. But everyone behind the front has seen the temperatures dropping. Austin, just an hour ago, was close to 86 degrees. Now at 80 degrees. They've dropped down about 6 degrees. Burnett right now at 70 degrees. Georgetown at 72. Rockdale at 73. And then everyone on the south side of that front still within the upper 80s, low 90s, getting some of that compressional heating out there. So I wanted to see what the 24-hour temperature change is from 24 hours ago to now. Huge changes. Llano is down 20 degrees from just 20 hours ago. Georgetown is down 14 degrees from 24 hours ago. And then Austin down about 8 degrees from 24 hours ago. You can see we actually have some increases in San Marcos and Lockhart, but that front will continue to push through. As we go along, you can even see the changes not only across here, but across the state with 60s and 70s all the way through. So rainfall expected to continue as we go along. You can see that even as we get to about 1:30, 2 o'clock, we could still see some rain within the southern portion of our viewing area. Your 7-day forecast will keep us at least within the 80s over the next few days. This is now the high for the day. It's now going to continue to drop. 89 degrees for Thursday, 92 for Friday, and then we slowly stabilize to around 92 to 93. But tonight into tomorrow is going to be absolutely wonderful. Let's send it over to Tommy House.
All right, thank you, Freddy. I want to talk about a tropical phenomenon called the Fujiwara effect, I should say, named after a famous Japanese meteorologist, one of the legends in our field. He came up with this idea and research talking about how two cyclonic vorticities, they're low pressures, they can be tropics, kind of feed into each other, and they can cause a forecast phenomenon that's complicated. I'll break it down for you. So let's say in this situation, we have two hurricanes. Both of these storms in this situation are similar in size and strength, one of them slightly stronger than the other. Because of the counterclockwise flow, they can rotate around each other. They can also merge. Typically, the stronger storm absorbs the weaker one. In a rare situation, they can completely separate. And this is the confusing part of the forecast, because if a storm goes the opposite direction of its intended direction, the cone by the National Hurricane Center can drastically change and alter. And what we're seeing right now could become the Fujiwara effect as we play this out through the next few days. Two invest, which means they're under investigation waves, have a high chance of developing, and look how close they are to each other. Could this create some sort of tropical mischief on the eastern seaboard? We'll have to watch that really closely. Avery?